Hello everyone, I'm Ratrika Bhaumik and I welcome you all to another episode of Courts Today on LiveLaw, where we update you about all the important legal developments that took place across the country today. We will begin with developments from the Supreme Court and then cover High Courts and other subordinate courts. If you like our content, please do not forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's begin. The Supreme Court today heard a group of much-awaited petitions challenging the Union government's demonetization exercise that took place back in November 2016. A constitution bench comprising Justices S. Abdul Nazir, B.R. Gavai, A.S. Bopanna, V. Ramasubramaniam and B.V. Nagaratna today said that it will first examine whether the petitions challenging the demonetization exercise have become academic and accordingly posted the matter to October 12th. We have made a detailed video on today's hearing, the link to which has been given in the description box below. In a significant development, the central government has told the Supreme Court that it has approved creation of more than 2.14 lakh seats in central educational institutions to ensure that the reservation for economically weaker sections does not impact the quota for scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, other backward classes, and also does not reduce the seat availability for general category candidates. An affidavit stipulating the same was filed by the central government before the Supreme Court on Monday. The Supreme Court of India has decided to commence with the hearing of petitions pertaining to the limits of right to freedom of speech and expression for public functionaries on 15th November this year. While briefly hearing the main issue of the matter, a 5-judge bench of the Supreme Court comprising Justices S. Abdul Nazir, B.R. Gavai, A.S. Bopanna, V. Ramasubramaniam and B.V. Nagaratna indicated that restrictions on the right to freedom of speech and expression under Article 19, Clause 1, Subclause A of the Constitution is to be determined on a case-to-case basis. The Supreme Court of India has taken exception to the lackadaisical attitude of the central government in not considering the mercy petition filed by death row convict Balwant Singh Rajona in the Chief Minister Beyant Singh assassination case. On May 2nd, the Supreme Court had directed the central government to decide the mercy plea of death row convict Rajona within 2 months without being influenced by the fact that the appeals filed by other convicts in the Chief Minister Beyant Singh assassination case are pending. A bench of Chief Justice of India, U.U. Lalit, Justices Ravinder Bhatt and J.B. Pardiwala was considering Rajona's plea to commute death penalty for delay in considering his mercy plea. The Supreme Court of India today decided to commence with the hearing of the petition pertaining to the issue whether Article 194 Clause 1 and Article 105 of the Constitution grants immunity to MPs and MLAs from being prosecuted for an offence involving offer or acceptance of bribe to cast vote in the legislature on 15th November this year. A 5-judge bench comprising Justices Abdul Nazir, B.R. Gavai, A.S. Bopanna, V. Ramasubramaniam and B.V. Nagaratna noted that the present case is squarely covered by the judgment of the Supreme Court in P.V. Narasimha Rao v. State. Though the Solicitor General of India, Tushar Mehta, submitted that the said judgment was passed by a constitution bench in a 3:2 split verdict. The Supreme Court of India has allowed to withdraw a petition seeking to declare certain provisions of the Jammu and Kashmir Reservation Act of 2005 and related rules as illegal and unconstitutional. A bench of Chief Justice of India, U.U. Lalit, Justices Ravinder Bhatt and J.B. Pardiwala were prompted to do so after the court was told of the developments which took place subsequent to the filing of the plea. The Supreme Court has acquitted a man who was sentenced to death for alleged rape and murder of a 6-year-old girl. The court noted that there are seriously inherent contradictions in the statements made by prosecution witnesses and that both the trial court as well as the High Court have overlooked it completely. Court cannot make someone a victim of injustice to compensate for the injustice to the victim of a crime, the bench of Justices S. Abdul Nazir, A.S. Bopanna and V. Ramasubramanian remarked. The Supreme Court today refused to stay the Union government's order dismissing Gujarat cadre IAPS officer Satish Chandra Verma from service A bench comprising Justices K.M. Joseph and Rishikesh Roy observed that the court is not inclined to interfere with the Delhi High Court's order refusing to stay the dismissal order as it was an interim order passed. The Delhi High Court today dismissed Facebook India Online Services Private Limited's petition challenging the probe initiated by the Competition Commission of India against it in connection with the national regulator's investigation into WhatsApp's privacy policy of 2021. The Facebook India Online Services Private Limited is the subsidiary of Facebook Inc. or Meta, the multinational technological company. Justice Yashwant Verma dismissed the petition, observing that there has to be some end to luxury to litigate. The Punjab and Haryana High Court has held that an under trial or a juvenile who is in conflict with law does not have any fundamental or statutory right to pursue higher education abroad. Justice Jasgurpreet Singh Puri in the ruling also said that though the right to travel abroad is a valuable and basic right, apart from being an integral part of the right to personal liberty, it can be curtailed in a reasonable, just and fair manner under the Juvenile Justice Care and Protection of Children Act, particularly sections 90 and 91 of the legislation. In a significant judgment today, a division bench of the Calcutta High Court has held that the West Bengal's Duare ration scheme, under which the state government delivers food grains through the public distribution system at the doorsteps of beneficiaries, is illegal and ultra-vires the National Food Security Act of 2013. The meal scheme was part of Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee's election manifesto, promising free ration at the doorstep to beneficiaries. Thank you. Keep watching Courts Today on LiveLaw for more such updates. See you tomorrow.